This one's a bit long. You know that one?
Oh shit.
Are these fan-made? Yeah. You know
What do you
that
mean
one?
fan-made?
How bad is it? How bad is it? Terrible. 2 out of 10. Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh
Okay,
shit,
but I'm
here
gonna
we
ask
go.
just in case. I'm gonna ask just in case before I read it. Any slurs in there? Because if there are, I'm probably not gonna read it.
The dreaded
Any
S
slurs in
slur.
that one? Okay, hold on. Let me just. Oh, I could just quickly skim. Okay, no. Okay. Read the Red Mist. Oh, I think I've read that one before.
I almost forgot to mention that I have 2 weed vapes. Not gonna lie.
There's one line you should skip.
That'll do.
Okay, I will see it. Okay, Ed and Eddie.
Yo,
was
Soldier,
episode.
what are you
Fuck it.
doing, man?
As you may know, the popular show Ed, Edd and Eddie has been running for a long time. However, in 2003, between October 7th and 21st, episode 34 was accidentally released 1 week before it was scheduled to.
Oh
It
no.
was known to some around the office that the primary writer of the show had been sick with the flu. So instead of going on to make the episode 34, the show was supposed to replay episode 1. At 5 a.m. Eastern, people reported a very disturbing new episode premiering on Cartoon Network. Some children were unfortunate enough to see it. Apparently, the quality of the episode was mediocre when held to regular standards. Oh, so it was mid, okay. The animation was choppy, and the sound was constructed and was constricted and very muffled. Reports of a line running up and down the screen, similar to a crappy VHS tape, were received. Oh, you're gonna go have stuff to do today? Okay. Yeah, see you, Modus. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too now. You too.
No, wait, no.
The scenery was described as overwhelmingly dark and depressing, without changing props and other background objects, stormy looking. The characters also behaved oddly. Instead of the normal goofy hijinks-inspired personalities, viewers complained that they seemed extremely agitated, graciously hateful towards each other, and constantly about to begin sobbing after the lines. The protagonist also had a very bad lisp. No one knows why, but he spoke with a sexual tone, and that further bothered the viewers.
You and me.
Who is the protagonist? I don't know. We're not told. And then I was one of these viewers. The episode began with Eddie walking down the street with Ed. I noticed that Ed Double D was missing. There was an angular shot in front of the two to show them walking toward the viewer. He, Eddie, was wearing the angry look he does when something goes wrong, and his eyes were red around the iris. Ed looked absolutely forlorn and practically dragged behind Eddie with tears in his eyes, which were both lazy and looking in opposite outward directions. Kevin, the series antagonist, was riding his bike opposite from the Eds towards them. The shot became blurry, and low moans were heard coming from Eddie before Kevin hit him, which never happened because the screen went black. The screen then snapped back. Kevin was again headed toward Eddie. The view was so blurry this time that all I saw was a green blob headed toward a yellow one. Again came the low moan, only this time it sounded like a microphone was broken. Loud static came, greatly overshadowing the sound.
Alright, we can continue this
Stop
on
until
the next
next map.
map.
Oh yeah.